Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Copy Corner with your host, Terry Schilling.
And Dan Marzullo.
Yes, this is our corner of the internet where we share tips and insights to help you become a stronger writer and sell smarter. And today we're bringing back kind of a popular theme that we had. I think we did this a little over a year ago, Dan. We're talking about copy crimes to avoid. Otherwise, you'll be thrown in jail forever, which is terrible, right? Somehow the IRS will throw you in jail for these copy
They'll
crimes.
find you, man. Yeah. You don't want to go to jail for writing.
No, but we're going to focus on copy crimes to avoid when writing a landing page. So we're going to share 4 tips for you to help your landing pages convert better, but with these copywriting tips. And Dan, I'll go ahead and start. I'll be generous. I'll give you a little breather here. Start here. I just want to go right into avoid the copy crime of selfish copy. Yeah, we've touched on this a lot of like the you test, where you can go and find and replace eyes, eyes, me's, we's, my's in your landing page. But I think it's still just a good exercise to do. And I just want to give some more examples. So if you search for like I, all, we, will, where it's just like, we'll show you how, you can flip that around to find out how you can achieve. So find out how you discover how you puts that focus more on the reader, right? And if you say something like, we'll provide you XYZ, if you search and find a statement like that, you can go ahead and replace that with you get. Get is a very powerful word when it comes to copywriting and persuading people. We want to get things fast. We want to see how you can help me, right? We always talk about like, what's in it for the reader? What can you do for me? But flipping that around, we're like, I'll provide to you get, I think is a very, valuable tip. Something that I do with like copy audits when I look at home pages and landing pages. It's easy for us to be selfish when writing because we put all this hard work and we want to focus on features and what we've accomplished. But don't forget to focus on the benefits and what's in it, for your customer there. So that's my first tip for everybody.
Genius. Love it.
Genius. And should we just end it right there? All right.
Yeah. See you next week.
Yeah. Go ahead, Dan. What you got?
Yeah, my next one is the copy crime is writing too much. So write less would be the solution, right? It's 2021 and people are still writing novels on their landing pages and web pages. So
yeah,
it's just not good. Don't do it anymore. Shorten it up. If you're writing a novel, maybe you need more pages and different, focus sections to dive into what you have to say. But for like an overview landing page or homepage, whatever it is, it should be skimmable, short and sweet. Nobody likes to read anymore. Keep it engaging and simple. That's my number one, Terry.
Yeah, Dan, I like that one a lot just because like if you see like a big paragraph in the beginning, you're kind of getting thrown off. Like your eyes are straining already. Like you're not making it easy for the reader there. And I think you can't overlook just how many, like the younger generation, if you will, the younger millennials, Gen Z, are looking at things on mobile phones and mobile devices. So the word of your text is the more they're scrolling, the more they get bored and go on to the next thing.
Yeah. It doesn't look good, from an aesthetic standpoint. But then number 2, it also shows that you don't know how to articulate your message clearly. Like whatever it is you're trying to convey, you're having a hard time doing, which means the reader or the website visitor is going to have a really hard time understanding what you're trying to get them to do. Yeah,
absolutely. Good point. Next one I want to cover is avoid writing lame/boring CTAs. They stand for calls to action. And a lot of times it is just like click here, get started here, or, learn more. These are just actions here, but I think we can flip it around and focus on more of, a value that they can get. So if you're selling like this online, organization platform, like an Asana, like a Monday, this task management platform, you can just say like, start organizing, or get yourself organized, like organize your day, because that's like a value here. And after you're writing all your copy, the call to action button for them to get started, you could just say, start organizing your calendar, something like that. It's just more of a value than something besides, learn more, start here. Another thing that you can do in your CTAs is really offer or really answer an objection in there. So like you can even say like, get organized in 5 minutes, because a lot of people think like, oh, this may take along this next step. But if you let them know they can, do it in 2 minutes, 5 minutes, that's just another benefit that you can do. Start your free trial, no credit card required. That's another, objection that you can answer there, where they may think that they have to put in their credit card information. But you can really adjust the CTAs to really get more people to, attract their eyes to it and click it, which obviously will lead to higher conversions. I think they've seen some studies show that the more the value that you put in your CTA, the more likely people are to click.
Right. I like it. What are your thoughts on putting threats in the CTAs, Terry? Like buy now or else?
Buy now or else?
Yeah. Recommend or no?
I probably wouldn't recommend. However, just to play devil's advocate, if it's kind of like your tone, your brand tone, if people know who you are,
right.
and you're kind of like snappy like that, you could just be like, click here or don't. I don't care. If you're lost.
You go. You're lost.
I think you can get away with that for sure.
Save time or spend too much time on Google.
Yeah. However, Dan, I feel like we both can agree we don't like it. I just don't like it when we get those pop-ups where be like, oh, you don't want to save $250? Cool. Then don't click this offer.
Yeah. In those like email capture boxes where it's like, I don't want more clients, or, you have to click that to, I know what you're talking about. Those, I don't like that either.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you're not that serious about it? Okay. It's like, well, no, gosh.
I'm just not ready. You haven't nurtured me correctly long enough in the phone.
Don't tell me how to feel. I know. I'm trying to trust you right here.
Right. You just lost your rapport. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Well, so my second one, Terry, would be to make sure that the copy aligns with the design, right? So a lot of times, I'll see like a website and they've got like the feature benefit thing going on, but the image makes zero sense with what the copy says. So you're not really painting that full picture and it's confusing. So make sure that the images are aligned with what it is that you're talking about in that stage of the copy. And then make sure that the images are like creative too. I think, this is kind of outside of copy, but
I think it's a good point though.
Yeah. Having like good quality original photos is so overlooked. Like it's just stock photos or a lot of the like design graphic characters now. And I don't know. I just think, one of the easiest ways to stand out is if you can have a custom image with a really nice, punchy, clear copy that goes along with it, it's just going to be awesome for the reader.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it gets talked about a lot, like what comes first, copy or design. But I think like the biggest answer to that is like they need to really, mesh well together. They need to have a strong relationship, a healthy relationship. Because like your message can be great, but if the imagery and the design of the landing page or website is just off, your great headline, could look bunched up and it's just harder to read, right? So definitely focus in on, the design aspect of it and how your copy looks. And that's why, I always recommend creating some type of wireframe or mock-up and adding that into your proposal when writing, something for a client. I use Canva. I've done a tutorial on that, of how to create a website wireframe, but it's really simple and it even helps me, write faster and you write more effectively, seeing how it could look on an actual website or sales page.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a good one, Dan. I like that. I know not necessarily the copy side of it, but I think it's a big thing, with the copy and design element of it too.
It blends.
Yeah. Well, everyone, that's it. Those are our 4 copy crimes to avoid. Otherwise, again, your landing page is gonna stink. Just plain simple.
It's plain simple.
Someone else, your competitor is gonna have more customers than you.
Right.
No, but hopefully these tips were helpful. That we discussed today, and you can use them in your landing page. Reach out with any questions when we posted this episode. Across our social channels. Don't forget to subscribe. We are wherever you listen to podcasts. Apple, leave a rating, leave a review. Follow us on Spotify. But yeah, anything else, Dan?
No, that's it for this week.
All right, beautiful. Well, everyone, love what you do. Proceed with passion. This is another episode of the Copy Corner. We will see you next time.